I wanted to hop on your feed today to mention that today, August 30th, 2024, is Grief Awareness Day. Grief is an experience after a loss that has mental, emotional, and physical consequences. It's important to recognize that when you are in grief, you need to be mindfully and intentionally aware. There will be some emergency and crisis contact information in my bio description or caption. And today, National Grief Awareness Day, also known as National Bereavement Day, is usually recognized on the 30th each year. It was founded by Angie Cartwright in 2014, who experienced the loss of many of her loved ones. Its purpose is to raise awareness of the different ways in which grief can manifest in our lives. August 30th can be an opportunity to realize that everyone copes with loss differently and learn how to help yourself and others through the grieving process. You can observe National Grief Awareness Day no matter what type of loss you've been through. Hey folks, Dr. Joe here. Welcome back to my channel. I create content support and resources for professionals and other high achievers who want to strategically address their substance use issue with effective tools, leveraging the science of positive habits. As a highly trained and specialized substance use and mental health clinician, I view grief as a co occurring issue, which I address in a recent video. Grief is not exclusive to the death of a person. It can also emerge from changes in identity, job loss and job change, being diagnosed with a chronic illness, pet death, financial impact such as bankruptcy, foreclosure, eviction, changes in friendships, quitting substances and or other unhealthy coping, pregnancy loss, divorce, separation, and breakups, transitions like becoming an empty nester or even just one child leaving home, developmental milestones in children when your baby becomes a toddler or when your child first attends school, a physical move, the loss and change associated with not drinking or using anymore, because this changes people, places, and things. If you are experiencing grief, it's important to be aware of that, mindful, and intentional about your self care. Grief can show up physically, impacting sleep and appetite and immunity. It can show up mentally with repeated thoughts and rumination. It can show up emotionally with sadness, confusion, lack of clarity, and reduced motivation. Know that grief, mourning, and bereavement are often accompanied by secondary losses. For example, a death may impact finances, so will a divorce. A loss of a child will create a loss of identity. Some things to consider in addressing grief would be to join a support group. Research is very clear that social support and connectedness are healthy and beneficial. Practice excellent self care in ways that nourish you. Consider specialized professional support. Consider developing a simple ritual to respect and honor your grief. Allow the process. Don't try to hurry your way out of it. For more information, content, support, and tools on how to manage executive stress and enjoy life without drugs, alcohol, or over relying on unhealthy coping, subscribe and check out my description for a link to a free workbook on managing stress to help stop drinking.